Can you walk us through the punt?
Yeah, I mean, I just saw it off the foot of the punter, and I looked down to see how much space I had between the defenders and the ball, and I saw I had a lot of room. I took it up the middle. My blockers did a great job, and the rest was history.
Do you like it when the punters maybe outkick their own coverage?
No, for sure. I mean, I feel like that's definitely a strength for me. I know I have a lot of space. I mean, with spaces, it's kind of deadly. So whenever I see space, it's always, I just try to use it as my advantage. So I definitely do like when they overkick it, try to kick as far as they can. Give me a lot of space.
Did you think you'd produce this much this fast?
I always just try to prepare as much as I can. Each game, my coaches, I feel like they do a great job. The older receivers, Taj Washington, Mario Williams, they took me in early, caught me up to speed every day, every practice. So I feel like, with me just doing my job, doing my assignment, everything will take care of itself.
Tyreek Hill was at the game today. Have you talked to him or link up or say anything to you?
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit on the sideline. He was like, man, keep going crazy. He was over there turned up, so, it was good to see him out here supporting.
Is the Ronaldo celebration officially your thing too now?
I ain't gonna lie. I think that is gonna be my thing. People on the sideline said they heard the crowd kind of get involved with it, so I was like, might as well just keep going with it, man. Yes, sir.
Definitely the biggest crowd so far this year. Just what was your perspective of looking up in the atmosphere for the rivalry game?
No, yeah, I mean, this is my first night game, so running out the tunnel, I was just like, yeah, this going to be the one right here. Just, seeing the atmosphere, seeing everybody packed out, showing the support. It definitely was a blessing just to be able to play in that atmosphere.
Can you hear the crowd get excited before you even catch the ball?
No, I don't hear anything, actually. Like when they told me that the crowd did the Sioux celebration with me, I didn't hear any of that, honestly. So, when I'm on the field, I just try to tune everything out, just pay attention to whatever's in front of me and just try to do my job. But I didn't hear nothing, man. It's crazy.
At what point in your kind of football playing career did you realize that returning kicks and punts was something that you could do pretty well?
Returning punts in high school was something that I knew I could do pretty well. I actually didn't. My first kick return was since 8th grade was the one versus San Jose State. I haven't done a kick return since 8th grade, so that was pretty fun just to get a chance to get back to doing that. But punt return, I knew I could be special at punt return in high school.
Are you surprised they're still kicking to you, or they kicked to you today?
No, I'm not surprised. I mean, shoot, they got a job that they got to do. They trying to pin it back there, and they just gave me a great opportunity to, make some moves and give me an opportunity to make moves in space.
Like right after that, they kicked it out of bounds. Like the next time they kicked it, you pointed at the sideline. How much were you laughing? Like every time you saw them pooch it or just, directional kick it out of bounds?
Yeah, I was just like, man, I wanted to get that opportunity right there, but I was like, hey, can't do nothing about it.
Have you ever been involved in a half of football that lopsided and dominant?
I feel like at Bishop Gorman, we had a lot of great players in high school. I mean, our team, I feel like it's the same energy that I have in this locker room. We were always super close, no matter what position. Linemen, receiver, linebackers, everybody's always on. They got good camaraderie. So I feel like that's what makes teams special and makes teams be able to pull away. And I feel like we did that well in high school as well. So kind of is a little familiar right now.
Is there a part of you that's always apprehensive about turning back and seeing a flag after you finish a return?
Nah, I didn't. I kind of saw it out of my peripheral vision. But I'm not really looking for flags. I'm just trying to make sure I get to the end zone, do as much as I can out there. But I definitely did happen to see that little yellow thing on the side in my peripheral.
Are you still thinking about the touchdown you almost scored the first quarter when you came up a little short?
Yeah, see, you just reminded me about that. that was a tough one, man. I tried to dive out there and get what I can get, but we had a great scheme. Had some good blocks on the outside, but I did what I could do.
Let's do one more.
Did you get a look at when Mike Jack did his return? Did you get a chance to kind of see him, and what was your reaction to them calling it back?
No, yeah, that's my guy right there. We both from Vegas, so me and him always chopping it up, having a good time, and it's always good to see my guy out there eating. So when he took that one back, I was like, yeah, I was turned up for him. But then when I saw the flag, I was like, dang, I know he's probably a little upset about that one. But we got a lot of guys that can make plays out there, and it was just good to see him, come back from that injury and make something happen too.
Thank you, Zachariah.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.